Today, I'm thankful for feasting tables, the long tables that allow you to design long and fabulous, perfect for the holiday. Let me show you how it's done. The mechanics, a lined vessel filled with flour foam, already pre-soaked with flour food, so it's ready to go. The apples need to be speared. I use shish kebab skewers, giving it a cut, breaking them down, then just piercing the bottom 2 times, then using Oasis Floral Adhesive Cold Glue, put a dab right at the insertion point. That will lock it into place and seal the wound so that then they stay without any issue. The flowers, a beautiful garden rose from Garden Roses Direct. It's called Eugenie. They open beautifully. When you get them in, they'll be very tight. Don't even look like the same rose. And then as they begin to open, you can see how lovely, and then fully open, so grand. They'll last easily 7 to 10 days. They're a grand garden rose. Going through and just getting all of these ready before we begin designing. To begin covering the mechanics, Italian ruscus is fabulous. Giving it a cut, and then just placing it in and letting it lay across, using a greening pen to secure it in place. Then repeat that, going the opposite direction, placing it in, sliding across, pinning it in place. Gaelics can help break the line of the container, concealing more over the edges. Be sure to take it on both sides, finishing it off, and then coming back, adding in the apples, marching them across. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So starting in the center, and they can help hold the Italian ruscus in place. And then just going across, filling in the center, and then repeating on the opposite side. Next, the Eugenie rose. Some of them very, very short, tucked low, and then others coming out a little further to add depth, so tucked very low, and then coming outward over the top to give a little more depth to the design. And repeat that until you run out of roses. To finish, bringing in a little contrast, looking for color and texture. Magnolia leaves, so fabulous. Picking up the color of the apples, using a pick machine, pulling it forward, clamping it back, and then just sliding it right down in. Adds a little bit of extension as well as color coming out to the sides, bringing some to the front, some to the back, and some gomphrena. Letting it come a little taller, making sure it's down into the water well. Repeating. And eyelash clematis, giving a very delicate look, coming out over the top, light and airy, adding texture and contrast. The recipe, starting with 5 apples. Then the Garden Roses Direct, Eugenie rose, absolutely fabulous, 12 of those. Then filling in with foliages and accent materials from florabundance.com, use 2 stems of Italian ruscus, 10 of the Gaelic leaves. Then I cut apart the magnolia, used 1 stem, cut into pieces, 5 stems of gomphrena, and 5 stems of the eyelash clematis, gives you a lovely design for the table. Designing long and low in a contemporary version. You'll find more Centerpiece inspiration on the website, flowerschool.com. If you have questions, you can reach us through there. But now it's your turn. What are you going to create for the table? Find your favorite flowers. Be sure to take a picture when you're done. Post it on social media and hashtag Floral Design Institute. That way we all can see what you do as you do something you love.